Hello, everyone. We're back for another episode of Nature Talks. This time at night time. We're going to go straight into our breath work because we'll probably do all the talking afterwards of what we've done tonight. Done some exciting things today, but yeah, we'll get straight into the breath work. Be happy for everyone to join us. So we're doing the Cool to Be Conscious daily. It's 33 connected breaths, so 33 breaths inhale, 33 breath exhale, all the way in, all the way out. No pause at the top, no pause at the bottom. And then roughly 30 to 60 second breath hold. And then we exhale out the mouth for 8 seconds, in through the nose for 4, out the mouth for 8, in the nose for 4, out the mouth for 8, in for 4. Then we'll finish off with a nasal breathing to return back to the present moment. But we're going to get into it. We'll be happy for you guys to join us. And you ready, Gally?
Ready, bro.
Alright, I'm going to put the microphone down and let you enjoy this breath work. So we're going to start when I count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. And we are back. As you sit, be present in the moment and your surroundings. Be present in what you feel and how you feel. Be comfortable in the moment. So we're currently up at Moffat Beach. It's about 9:30 p.m. We went to an event tonight, myself and Bill, called Mastermind, hosted by Dion and the amazing mentor group and everyone involved. It's all about network and support and achieve. It's really good. I came out of it feeling like I had a lot of energy. I was very high in energy from the conversations I had with people. Not just advice to help me, but also giving advice to help others, because I love conversating to get the best out of me, but I love conversating to get the best out of other people. So I actually really enjoyed tonight. And before it, Me and Bill went up to Dulong Lookout and chilled up there for a bit. That was pretty wicked, eh?
Yeah, that was sick. I love the coast, eh? It's so nice up here. And this event, recommend to anyone who wants to be accountable and wants to, even just go and meet like-minded people and, just mingle around with people that are kind of going in the same direction, striving for themselves and for others. But yeah, what a great way to be accountable for your goals and your career and life and, everything else in between, because you don't have to be in business or anything to go there. You can, do whatever and just go and meet, people who want to move forward, and that's what it's all about. Good vibes, moving forward.
Being around that good environment of people.
That's it.
And such a healthy thing to incorporate into your life on a routinely basis, Being around achievers, but also like-minded people, I guess. It doesn't always have to be achieving, but whatever you feel like makes you happy in a positive outcome sense, fulfill that and be around that environment more. Yeah, and just don't feel pressure of staying in places that you've once been in and feel like you still need to be there. When it's your calling to move on, you need to move on. You're not leaving anyone behind, you're just on your next chapter. You're not leaving anything behind, you're on to your next chapter. You're not leaving a place behind. You're not leaving anything behind. It was just another chapter of your journey. In life, we go through so many things, ups and downs, but being present in the moment to be able to recognize for yourself when to move to a certain direction, and where that direction takes you is potentially your purpose, because you're doing what fulfills you in the moment. And I think whatever fulfills you in the moment is your purpose, Like your purpose doesn't have to be, build a rocket ship or it doesn't have to be, stop all the, environmental bad things that's happening in the world. Like your purpose can just be what fulfills you in the moment. And as long as you're getting along with that, building that good relationship and getting in those environments and put yourself in those situations, then that's your purpose. Our purpose is to be happy in life. Our purpose is to feel free within our own body and mind. Internally we've got to feel free. Externally, we can move around and we can do things. Sometimes it may seem like we're trapped in certain environments that we're in, but internally we can change where we are. And if you can change that internal work and place yourself in a different mindset, you're not a prisoner to your environment. You are now somewhat of the leader of your own self in that environment. So, any environment can be bad, but it's how you view that environment, how you take it in, how you impact it. I think that's the beauty, eh?
It is. It really is. It really is. This is beautiful too.
This is sick. I'm really glad that
so nice.
I'm really glad we came here after.
Yeah, it's so much nicer. Well, as nice during the day, at night too. This is a vibe.
This is a vibe, because I felt like I needed a bit of a debrief after Mastermind, because it's so much energy and it's good. But to be able to go and do some mindfulness right after, and let all that information sink in. Because there's so much information happening, because you're conversing with so many people. And I feel like the best way for myself to implement all of the strategies that I take on is to be able to practice mindfulness so my mind's at ease, so I can start to practice and take on all these things that come at me and I want to achieve.
100%, bro. 100%. Digestion of knowledge, bro.
Digestion of knowledge.
Gotta let that fucking shit break up in your body, eh? Like, doing meditation is such a good way to let that knowledge in you, and it's deeper than that's just your mind. So whatever you really trying to learn for yourself and acquire for yourself, physically, mentally, materialistic or whatever. Yeah, it really takes that silence in you to achieve that all, and you can achieve that all, but you might not be happy. So I think like happiness comes with the success as well. So this meditation stuff is so good for your
Soul,
so good, yeah, so
spirit.
good for your soul and for your spirit, and just to let those the knowledge you find out, let it sink into your body, like and when you're meditating, it's such a good place to let that whatever you've learnt to digest in your body and in your mind, and try to feel these things that you really want. If you want change, if you want to be a better person, really feel it in your in yourself that you want to change. And I think like that's when things start happening, when you really in some sense manifest and meditate into reality.
And going off what you said, I feel like meditation gives you like the freedom of thought, because you know how like we can be imprisoned and trapped by our own thoughts, like intrusive thoughts. I feel like meditation gives you that freedom of thought, gives you that freedom of nothingness within your own mind.
Yeah,
It gives you that space.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I can't explain it, because like what you told me, like it's sometimes meditation is loud, sometimes it's silent, sometimes meditation is just meditation, and the more you do it, the more you understand, the feeling of it. But I think it's in the doing of it that you understand it, and in the doing of it that you get the results. So it's very important to place this in my routine. And yourself, what you teach me of breathwork and stuff. It's very important for me to place them in my routine, because these are like. They work. So you can't really like
Healthy habits.
Yeah, healthy habits, and they work. So when something works, it works.
It's one of those things too, like it's practice, but it's also called breath work for a reason. It takes work, and it is practice too. Like there is, even though how good meditation and breath work is, like there is some days we don't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
Like some days, like can't be bothered meditating, but then you just deep down know like how good it is, and how fulfilling it is. So I think sometimes just getting yourself down, and if you don't want to do a deep meditation, just do like a 2-minute breath work. Do something to bring the clarity and peace.
100%. I'm so grateful that I've learnt this 2-minute thing, from you and Toddy, and because I used to look at meditation as before I used to do it, I used to try to sit there as long as I can, and sometimes I wouldn't even know what was happening, or but it's good to find out this these little ways to make your body just literally like flip back into feeling itself really, and knowing what's happening, and these little these little tricks, like 2 minutes, and you've got all the blood in your body pumping around your pumping around your body through your heart and everything, and your brain feels so refreshed from like what you said, before you write or before you start work, you do it, doing that, for myself as well. Every time I go to do something, my intent's pretty clear, because it just feels a lot clearer.
Saying that too, like I recommend for everyone, if you wake up every day and you dread your job, you dread uni, or you just dread getting out of the house and leaving to go somewhere, I highly recommend implementing some sort of breath work before you leave the house. Whether it's 2 or 5 minutes, sacrifice 2 or 5 minutes in the morning before you leave. Even if you enjoy your job, like I love my job and I still do it, it just gets me prepared for what's what I'm going to take on for the day. And I enjoy my job and I enjoy breath work, so I do the both. But if you're someone out there who struggles with their routine, I recommend just doing that before, and it might give you a different perspective of what you're doing in life. And you never know what can come from it. The beauty of it is that you don't know what to expect, but the results can kind of blow you away. In a good sense. And
100%, and you will only understand it if you do it.
Exactly.
I really believe that, and because I didn't understand it until I started putting time into it, and now I'm understanding it a lot more than I was. And I know there's still a lot more to understand and a lot more to learn, but I'm just happy to be in the doing of it, you know. So to anyone who wants to get into it, just start off wherever you need to start. Just start it, and I really fucking, you know, I really think that you'll know what I mean by this. It's such a good feeling. Yeah.
If you don't know where to go, check out Cool to Be Conscious on Instagram. They have heaps of like live videos and like on their feed, and also Todd Jarrett, he has videos and stuff like that. Jordan Potts, he's another one. Dave as well, he's a facilitator over at Cool to Be Conscious. You can find him there. He does amazing, like every morning at 6:30 a.m. he goes live and does breath work every morning. So if you want to do a morning breath work and be accountable and do it with someone, I recommend doing it with Dave.
Yeah.
I'll even put Dave in the comments of this post, so you can find them straight away. But you know, there's these people out there that if you don't know where to go, you can seek it from them and, you know, get a bit of mentorship on where to go. Or even ask me and I'll point you in the right direction. Or ask Bill and he'll point you in the right direction as well. But yeah, to be honest, it's sick.
Kind of wish we had a little tent or something. Just
have a nap
for the night.
Don't want to drive back to Brisbane.
Oh, bro, literally, yeah. This is mad, but I'm glad we came here.
It's good because me and Bill, like Bill lives in Brisbane, I live in like Brisbane too, but I feel like the beauty of coming up to the coast is just like, seems like a break from life, but we're not coming up to break, we're coming up to make our lives better back in Brisbane.
100%.
That's the beauty of like, 100%. It's like we come up here to recharge, to make the Brisbane life just improved, and we come back up to recharge, and everyone that we know up here too is just a big part of that. It's really good.
100%.
It's really good for my mental health too, coming up here, and not just up on Moffat Beach, but just up to the coast and doing the events that I do.
Yeah.
Mainly Sunday Stillness and Mastermind, really, just a connection to people.
Yeah.
So it's good. Then also catching up with your mates and having healthy conversations, and you know.
So nice, bro.
Yeah, I'm just soaking it in. If you haven't watched the Nature Talk episode yet, there is moments where we just sit and enjoy what we're looking at. So if you find a pause of conversation, just enjoy the peace and scenery if you can see it at night time. And just enjoy it with us, and you know, sit with us no matter where you are on the screen watching us. Just sit with us and enjoy it.
So nice seeing the stars in Brizzy because it's so polluted. Most nights you can't see the stars. So nice seeing the stars here, eh?
Stars, water, ocean. I love being. Like, my favourite thing is nighttime here in the ocean, the waves crashing on the rocks. And
unreal, eh? Half putting me to sleep.
Yeah. Sure, you little baddie. Just the air smells good.
Sorry?
The air just smells good.
Oh,
It's so fresh.
Yeah, it does. I thought you said my hair smells good. I was gonna say, what are you doing, Scouts?
Bro, I can smell the hair.
Nice view, bro.
I can smell the hair on your feet, bro.
I know, it's so fresh. Like, everything is so fresh. Like, just the air alone. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it must be that Glen 20.
Yeah, 99.9% germs, bro.
Ain't no bacteria around here. Oh, hectic. Alright, so we might finish up this vid now.
Yeah.
Enjoy what we're doing, because what's the time? Yeah, it's quarter to 10. So
Try tell them about if anyone's interested in Mastermind.
oh yeah, Mastermind. If you came from Mastermind, hit up Dion. Probably I'll tag Dion in the comments for this post just so you can click on his profile and you can go straight to Mastermind through there. But if you can't do that, then jump on meetup.com, type in Mastermind on the Sunshine Coast, and you'll see just a big yellow picture. It's every Tuesday, 6:45 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And it's probably one of the best things I'm doing right now in terms of investment in my time. So I recommend that to every single person.